Hi there, I'm Matthew and this is Trudy. We are foster carers currently living in Frome in Somerset. We've been fostering now for, help me out here because I always get this wrong.
3 years.
3 years, this June.
Yeah.
So relatively short compared to most of the people out there in Somerset who foster.
Yeah, we are approved to foster 0 to 6-year-olds, but we currently foster a 14-year-old girl, which is cool.
Yeah. The reason why we sort of jumped up quite dramatically is that we were so enthusiastic to foster and we were quite quiet on the old placement front after our first placement. So we kind of pushed this and thought, we're quite young at heart, can I say that? Or young-minded, so we thought, why can't we foster?
Yeah,
thanks.
Absolutely.
Teenagers.
Yeah.
And actually it's probably...
we almost prefer it more
good.
than little people, though we love little people. It's been really good. We have 3 children of our own at home, and that's worked really well actually with our children are younger and they've integrated fantastically
well.
Yeah,
really have.
Better than anybody was expecting, because they kind of don't really have anything in common.
No.
But they just get along. It kind of works.
Why did we get into fostering?
I'm not sure. Just because we love children.
Yeah.
We can't have any more children of our own, and just thought about what can we do to fill our house up with kids.
Kind of started for me is when my middle boy was newborn. So our eldest would have been about 2, 3.
Yeah.
I had my own business. I was never at home. I love
Working
children,
away.
and it really got me down, etc., etc. And we had our last boy, and then couldn't find out we could have any more. So we were kind of like,
we took a lifestyle change.
yeah, a big one, because we are so child-centred, and so we sort of went down the fostering route, didn't we?
Yeah, we thought about adoption for a
for
while.
For me personally, it's probably been one of the best decisions I've made in my life, to be honest.
Yeah, and me.
It really has.
And I don't think we would adopt now, would we? We said that because we prefer fostering, only because there is. I'm going to say it's not forever, but it is, because we have a placement at the moment who is long term. But it's just adoption is maybe so final, and we like to have the change of different children. I don't know, we just love it. And the challenge is quite challenging. It changes your life completely. It changes how you look at different things. It changes how you think about things, although Matthew and I are quite conscious parents anyway. So
yeah, we're a big believer in boundaries, and if you break that boundary, you're going to have a consequence that has to be related to whatever's gone on or with the young person.
So in that respect, fostering can be quite challenging, as the children you look after do come from somewhere that you probably can't even imagine.
I think the biggest challenge for me with our particular placement is the standoff. She's always kind of looking for that battle, but it's like how you
deal with it,
and try not to let her get into control of the situation, and to us that's I think quite rewarding, to actually how you can monitor that and control it,
and also
and
to
give
be
it
able
back.
to teach her that we will always be there for her, always, no matter what it is or what problem or anything like that.
However trivial it seems to
just needs
her,
to tell us, and we can help her with it. It doesn't matter. Nothing's that huge a deal, actually, and that's the biggest thing about foster children. You find, don't you? And that's their biggest challenges.
Yeah, it's a massive deal for them as well to come into care. It's like, they probably, to them, they perhaps don't think that they've done anything wrong to be in care, or so it's.
And they haven't.
And they haven't.
But it's just, I think, for me, the biggest challenges is realising that actually when you're a foster carer, you have to remember that you are a foster carer and you're not that child's...
Trying to be their mum or dad.
Yeah, you're not that child's parent, because more often than not they do have birth families that you have to work with as a
that are
team.
involved in
Daily life, mainly
Yeah.
of anything, where it comes down to a haircut or can they go out
On
at the weekend or
holidays.
holidays. So it's all about working together, which is the
bit
most
of give and take.
interesting part we find of fostering, isn't it?
And we love the busyness of it.
Yeah.
It's there's always something to do, whether it's as stupid as doing their washing or going to meetings with the local authority. There's always loads to get involved with, and there's the new Somerset Foster Care Association that's sort of all a bit new, and
which I am the chair of, and fingers crossed we're really pushing that as much as we can to involve other foster carers, so you have someone to talk to who understands
support
what it's like to foster and have a foster child in your house, because actually that is the biggest change ever, than having your own child in your house to having somebody else's child in your house, and how you look after them and safeguard them.
I think another sort of really important factor to it is, because we have 3 boys, young boys, is to involve them constantly.
As much as possible.
If the littlest things, like if they ask where is so-and-so today, oh, she's at here or there, and it's to keep them involved.
As much as they possibly can. As much as they need to know, we keep them involved in absolutely everything. And also when we had our first placement leave, we helped them, and the department helped us with them to support them, and because they were initially really, really upset, and so we helped them to build up life story work for our children, to remember each foster child that we have in the house, and everything about them to help them build up so they are prepared, 1 for them leaving and 2 for the next person coming.
Yep.
Because that's the fear of the unknown can be quite scary for children, and actually our boys have coped fantastically with it.
Yeah, they have.
Who would we like to see become foster carers? We need some more young, fresh
Younger,
blood.
enthusiastic people that really want to make a difference,
More
that really want to get
child-centred.
involved, that wants to put that child first rather than looking at it. Actually, this could be a nice little job, to be honest, but really have to put that child first, take that child from whatever they've come from, and not
let them experience
and not tell
life,
them how they should live, but trying to educate them and support them, and
so they can grow as a person.
Yeah.
And hopefully in that time of them growing in your house,
you can make that little bit of difference.
Yeah.